unique background that the farmers associations in Taiwan are actually multiple purpose cooperatives developed during the Japanese colonial time in Taiwan. It started with a single purpose cooperative, but toward the end of World War II, they have to consolidate resources, so they made it into comprehensive multiple purpose cooperative called Farmers Association. We adapted the model ever since that. But of course, the logo shown on the screen is actually the Farmers Association's logo. They come up with the concept that because Taiwan needs more on rice production in the beginning, especially after World War II. So the image is rice. Okay. So we are going to talk about the role of Farmers Association, the services, the render, and the innovative economic business, so that they can pull farmers out of poverty. But still, we do have cooperatives, but they are called single-purpose agricultural cooperatives. So I would also like to share some example of some of the successful ones in my story. Hopefully, I have to finish interview this one. Okay, this one, actually in Taiwan Farmers Organization, we have 4 types. 2 are multiple purpose, they are Farmers Association and Fishermen's Association. I think the focal point for farmers and fishermen are very similar. It's just that the one operates on the land base and the other one is marine base. Okay, but we do have special services rendered by 2 kinds of cooperative. One is irrigation association, because for the paddy growing area, how to secure the distribution of water is very important. So it is one of the most important organizations in Taiwan as well. And the last one is the pure economic entity. In Taiwanese definition, it's called agricultural cooperatives. Okay. So, as mentioned here, it actually reads in the definition that the Farmers Association is a multiple purpose farmers cooperative. It operates in the administrative boundary of the city, okay, or town. Okay. Its membership base is a voluntary participation. It's not for profit, because 62% of their revenue has to be spent on farmers training and extension services. So they generate income so that they can serve their members to enhance their capacity. So it's a very important aspect in the operation. So in terms of support, we do have the government support to especially paying attention to enhancing the farmers' situation. But the government does have problem with giving out money to farmers as individuals. So, but they don't, they are less afraid if it's a group. Okay. So I think this is why this kind of support has been focusing on more of the organized farmers groups. We have different tier system. Just run it quickly, and we do have specialized institutions like the National Training Institute for Farmers Organization. But this one is very special because it's not invested by the government. It's invested by farmers organization and fishermen's associations. So they jointly invested to provide trainings for their staff. To give actually the recruitment exam. They have to pass this national exam implemented by the NDI4, so that the staff are eligible to work in farmers organizations. Okay. And also for the elected members, they provide training so that they are in line with all those requirements of the new regulations, things like that. Okay. Our Farmers Association, just like our example of the success stories in the Philippines and around our regions, linking to the market or the economic activity of cooperative or farmers association are very important. But the farmers organizations such as cooperative or farmers association, if they still doing it alone, like they have their market, but they have their own banks, but if there is no linkages, then it's hard to be successful. So they have the joint NCP platform so that they can jointly market their products through the e-platform and also from the B2B transactions in terms